The bologna's about ready to come off, and so the idea on this, when you take it off, you have a good smoke ring when you slice it, and then you want to put it on a grill, and for our grilled bologna sandwich, it'll look like a daisy when you get through. These parts will separate because bacon or bologna, it draws up and it'll look more like a flower. So we're going to see how this turns out. It's my first time trying it.
Got 2 weights. 2 pounds.
Well, hello everyone, this is John Ward with Appalachian Channel, and I'm excited to be back at the R.M. Brooks General Store, once again here in Rugby, Tennessee, and this is September 6th, 2024. They're about to open up any minute. They open up at 10 through the week, 8:30 on Saturday mornings, and I'm out here getting ready to go in and start filming today. I'm sure there are going to be people come through that watch the videos, that stop by. We'll talk to some of those people probably today. And they're getting ready for their big car show tomorrow. They call it the Rugby Rumble. And last year it was packed. And tomorrow it'll be September 7th. This video will done be out and the car show will be over by then, but next year they have a spring show and they have a fall show, and I'd like to invite you to come out to that, or just come out anytime to visit Tiffany and Doug and all the gang here at R.M. Brooks General Store. And they really love for you to stop by and let them know, hey, I saw you on YouTube and wanted to come by and check this place out and meet you all. So guys, let's get ready. Let's go on in and see what they're getting going this morning, and let's look for a big day. Come on guys, let's go.
This one's ready to go on in and make some yummy brownies.
Oh yeah.
That looks really good, right?
Yeah.
I almost want to eat it like this.
What do you think sells the best?
Root beer.
Root beer?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And we're full. We've got tons of it for the car show. Getting it all cold.
Right.
Frosty.
Well, yep. Got all different kinds. You got some, do you have any grape knee-high?
No grape.
Oh,
grape
no.
knee-high. Is that your favorite?
Well, on the bottles, I do like that.
Yeah. No, we have cream soda, black cherry, limeade, cherry limeade, root beer.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. That is full show.
What you got there?
These are grilled chicken patties.
Okay.
Yep. Grilled chicken. Do we have room in there?
No. We don't have room in that freezer
This
either.
is the way we work here. Ready?
I'm going to throw it back to you because we really
No,
don't
not
have room.
one-handed. I'm going to knock you out with it.
Just give me it.
Here's another one.
Goes on.
All the calories that goes into their burger buns.
So you use these for the hamburgers?
Mm-hmm.
Will this be for the barbecue sandwiches too tomorrow?
Yes.
So you gotta go ahead and pre-butter some of them up tonight. Will you butter them and put them back in the bag?
Right. Back in the bag, and then we can just grab it and put it on the hot griddle so that it gets nice and toasty. It really makes a difference. I hate getting a bun that's cold from anywhere.
How long have you been working here now?
Just a little bit over a year now.
Oh yeah, a year. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You seem like you like it pretty good.
I love it. I look forward to many more years here.
Oh yeah?
It's a great place to work. It really
good.
is. It really is. Great people, great customers. Hi.
So what you got going on here?
Oh my gosh. We got pies. We've got pie dough being made right now, and I'm about ready to take these brownies out. And then we're gonna put some more back in. So we got brownies going on for tomorrow as well. And boy, are they awesome.
o'clock on Saturday, 11 o'clock tomorrow.
10 for me tomorrow, probably. Because I'm leaving at 2:30 or 2.
You can come in at 10. You come in at 11 tomorrow. 11, same schedule today, tomorrow. Because she's leaving early tomorrow. Okay. So now we're on to next week. I'm just talking that through in my head. Okay? So the 3 of you guys will handle it until I get back on Thursday. You're off next Thursday. I'll make all this out on a schedule. But am I forgetting anything in the month of September? Anybody else needs to be off?
I'll be off, but on Friday the 13th, Boyd's gonna have a man come out there to look at the window and the front door and do something. Wants to get my thoughts on it. He should be there about 9:30.
So I need to open it.
If you don't care, I can be there at 10, but
Okay.
I don't think it'll take that long.
So why don't you remind me next week? Is there
I can add that
anything
down.
else? Maybe this is your only time off this month, right?
It's not this Friday, though. It's going to be.
It's the next Friday.
Yeah.
You already put it on there?
Oh, no, that's what he said. He said, hopefully I don't
already
get
put it-
killed because I put a roll of
Put it on.
baloney
It's
on
in
the
the
grill
refrigerator.
or the smoker.
You already.
I didn't go for the forgiveness more than permission avenue.
Did you hear that? He said, "Can I have bologna?" And then Lindsay told on him that he had already put it on the smoker, but he actually hadn't put it on the smoker.
He got saved by the bell.
I value my life.
He wanted some bologna, but then Lindsay told on him that he already took the bologna, so he was kind of saying, "Can I have the bologna?" Hoping that I would say yes, that he could have the bologna and put it on the smoker,
Except he didn't.
but he didn't put it on.
So,
So that's important.
so he already did that.
So Lindsay was telling on him.
That's what you get from
She was telling on
I
him.
am going to be telling everybody that comes through the door, Lindsay makes the best milkshake. Everybody's going to be asking for milkshakes. They're special.
Because Lindsay has a special touch.
How many milkshakes did
Okay.
you make in a day, Lindsay? Let's see.
Anything else, girls?
Oh, Doug,
that
I
you
would
think of?
beat you. I do make the best shakes, actually. People tell me all the time.
I will say this. Wait a minute before we do any more.
Oh, Carolina's going off.
Do you? Let's see, huh?
Yes,
Nothing.
Commander.
No, I'm just saying.
Not just
I
work
could
out
be
that
totally wrong, but
Tiffany
I
makes
believe we're
small
going to be
shake with me.
crazy busy on Saturday. So get you plenty of rest, except for me. Come in a good mood.
Hydrate.
Pray up.
Oh my gosh, you hasn't like it.
Pray
Hydrate.
up. Katie's going to pray for us. Starting tonight.
Hydrate.
Yeah, buddy.
Hydrate.
There you go, hydrate.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I gotta go. I gotta get changed for Miss
You can have the
Linda's.
bologna.
Oh, yeah, you going.
He's going to go smoke some bologna.
Tomorrow. It's going to be amazing.
So I'm going to try to organize. I probably leave it, but you can put ice once I get this cleared off. You can put ice in your coolers tonight, and then just know where you're going to have your potato salad at, and then you can just set the potato salad out as you go throughout the day. But you'll need forks, napkins, or whatever you want to use out there, and find your barbecue sauces so you know where you're putting those out
You
at.
don't think that ice will melt by the morning?
Yeah, but you won't have time. They won't be cool enough, sis. I don't put it. Go ahead and put it in there now. It'll be fine. Okay. That one was pretty good.
All right, I'm going to go bring the rest of those things.
I did.
We are trying to organize all of our stuff, and because we don't have a lot big cooler space, so we're utilizing. We got a lot of prep stuff. So anyway, Doug should be over here in a minute, and he'll start prepping, getting the pork ready. And
That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if that was that one or the other one.
we need a new cooler. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yes.
And what are you guys going to use to put your pies on?
I have no clue.
There is, did you hear somebody, I think it was Laura, filled up the barbecue things today. So find where she put them so you guys can find them.
Gotcha.
Hey guys, how are you doing today? So it's afternoon now. Anyway, this is Laura. You guys know everybody, or know Laura. Everybody knows Laura. I can't talk yet this morning. I've had enough coffee, but anyway. So we wanted to show you something that we're doing that's kind of new, and I wanted to give a shout out to Susan and Johnny and Mary and Rodney. And so Mary and Rodney gave me this idea, and they were staying in my campground the other day. Super sweet people. They've actually left here and headed to the Ark in Kentucky. So they gave me this really neat idea about doing scriptures on our fried pies. And so Doug came up with the idea the other night, and I kind of wanted to incorporate Laura in this because I'm going to put her. So Doug got online and we looked it up, and we got all these different scriptures. So we're going to be placing, and Laura is going to be helping me today and peeling these off and putting all this on there. So now we're going to have to be, we're usually a little crooked, but we'll have to be straight. And so anyway, we'll get a pretty one. Let's see what it looks like. So I want to show everybody. So it's just another way that hopefully we can spread the love of Jesus, and it's got scripture on there. Isn't that cool? So I wanted to do them last night and stay here till really, really late, but I decided to wait and let the girls.
She knew that I could.
Yeah.
I'm a good peeler.
She's a good peeler.
Sticker.
Yeah. So we are, she's been buttering buns today. I've got Lindsay running. Katie and I are fixing to have to go help someone do something, so we're going to step away for a minute. We've got Mimi over here. We are she is doing pies again. So we don't know how many, but we've already been so
We got biscuits in the oven.
Yeah, we've got biscuits in the oven. And so anyway, we made brownies last night, so we're going to have brownies. And we're getting everything set up really pretty. Tabby and her mom, Lucy, will be here. And so yeah, so we just, and of course we got the Katie bug over there who's being steady on the grill as she always is. And she's really liking the weather today. It's nice and sunshiny.
Like the fall.
It's like 71.
Ready for tomorrow.
Ready for tomorrow.
That's it.
So anyway, but we don't get to interview Laura a lot, do we?
Not too much.
Too much.
I'm
Laura's
camera shy.
Yeah, Laura's been on the grill. She's been doing a fabulous job. She's kind of steady as she goes. And so I'm not really sure how tomorrow goes, where I'm going to put her yet. But anyway, my daughter's not coming tomorrow, but my son-in-law's coming. So that's going to be good. But yeah, we just wanted you to see that part. And we'll be doing things throughout the whole day. And I'll be in and out. Calm as a cucumber, because it's all going to be great. Baloney goes to we got our own personal shopper.
Hey.
And so she's doing the shopping today, cooking up some extra lettuce for us. So anyway, super excited about that.
Hey, it's gonna be a great day tomorrow. Come on over.
All right, here we got two local guys. Come on in, gentlemen. We're gonna be filming. This is Pete. This is the guy that does all my shirts down at Historic Rugby on the Printed Guild. Love him. And then here we got Jerry Zorch. He's an ex-county commissioner. Did a great, fabulous job. Now he just helps Historic Rugby and drives around in his green pickup truck.
And works at the print shop.
And works at the print shop. So hey, come on in, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So we're getting everything set up out here. Hopefully Tabby, and we're going to run us a little shirt special tomorrow. And Tabby and her mom will be here in a little while, and they'll get this all set up. We're going to be pulling the pork here in a little bit. It could be that we put Tabby and her mom to doing that because Doug is tired, and so hopefully I can have everything done before he gets off work tonight. So it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, so we're excited. Getting everything beautified out here.
You want to talk about the shirts over here a minute that you print for them?
Yes,
Let me get a little interview with you. All right, we're here with Pete, and you work down at the Historic Rugby at the printing
I do.
works. The print works is what it's called, I think, ain't it?
Print works, and I also run the Screen Printing Guild for rugby. Screen Printing Guild is a group of people in rugby that get together, and we have a screen printing press in rugby, and we just once in a while get together and print shirts for all the local, mostly non-profit, but we do them for here at RM Brooks. Now,
Labels like that, let's put them on there nice.
find a good shirt here. So here's one of her shirts, okay? This is a long sleeve, okay? So we take a picture of this image, and then we make a screen, okay? Then that screen, which we can show you at some point, down at the village, you put that screen and you put this shirt down, and then you put ink on it, and you pull it across, we call it squeegee across it, and it transfer the ink to the shirt. Then you put the shirt through a dryer. So we have then this has, let me get it separated here. This is our logo, our Screen Printing Guild logo. And all the profits, nobody gets paid. And all the profits for that go to help Historic Rugby. There's about 15 or 20 of us in the guild, and we put out a call. We're printing today, and we printed this morning. We printed for the roundabout that's coming up, the Morgan County roundabout bicycle thing, and it's going to be here. We printed t-shirts for that this morning. So here's the front of her shirt. So this is what we do for Tiffany, just so she can sell them, and it helps us because we charge her so much for each image that we put on.
And I've for people that don't maybe not seen it, I made a video with you a few years back, I think, about the print work.
About the print work, yeah.
And that's very interesting when they visit here to.
The Rugby Printing Works is an 1880s printing company. It was here from 1880 to 1891. And we printed a newspaper a week, 1,000 newspapers a week we printed here. And it's quite a process to watch and come through and see how that a newspaper was printed in those days. Today I don't tackle newspapers, but we do print. We're printing right now this morning, actually. Jerry and I are printing some stuff this morning.
Yeah, and they come in and can see that. They can't see the screen printing. That's something y'all do somewhere else. But the print works, they can come in and see that being demonstrated, the press
that's
and
correct.
everything.
The press is demonstrated, and we explain how we set type and how the pictures are made that we use and all of that. But yes, the Screen Printing Guild is not an open, because it's in the bottom of the visitor center. We can take people there if people are interested, but
well,
normally,
maybe we'll come film you some. We've talked about filming that. We've never got around to it, but maybe one day I'll be over and film that.
Yeah, we have 3 or 4 stations that people do different things, so it's not obtrusive. It's just very smooth operation, so to speak.
Yeah. So now how long have you been volunteering down there?
I've been volunteering down there for 13 years.
Oh wow, that's quite a while.
Yeah, I moved from Florida in 2012 to here, not to here, but to Fairfield Glade. And then I started coming up here because I majored in printing in high school. So that was in my major. I had math, printing, English, printing, history, and printing, and that's all I did for 4 years in high school. Then I went in the Navy for 22 years, and then I went and did a lot of other things, and I ended up in Fairfield Glade to play golf, and I found this place here, the Historic Rugby, and I've been coming here 2 to 3 days a week for 12 years. I drive 100 miles 2 to 3 days a week just to volunteer here.
So they're open what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And Sunday.
Yeah.
So-
Sunday 12 to 4, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 to 6, I think, 9 to 5, 9 to 6.
And the season ends when you just close for the winter?
December 13th, I think it is, right? And that's not an exact date, but that second or third week in December, we close for the season.
And there's a lot of events going on for the fall there, and they can find that just Google Historic Rugby, and it's going to come
Historic
up.
Rugby, historicrugby.org, but just Historic Rugby, and you're going to find it.
Yeah.
Today, it's just easy to find something.
Yeah.
And then that gives you a calendar of events in there and tells you what's going on in the village. We just had a grill rugby event last weekend, and we got some other events coming up, and I don't know what they all are because I'm just too busy.
I know there's some haunted tours coming up, some ghost walks. And,
yeah, that's run by a different company. It's not run by Rugby, and it's run out of the prison, I think.
Yeah, okay, I saw that. Yeah, they're doing that this time.
They do that.
Okay.
Yeah, they come up here all the time and take people through because, quote unquote, some of our buildings are more used than normal.
Right. Well, I just this is the first time I've caught you down here at Orion Brooks. I catch you all the time up at the print shop. I always like bringing people into the print shop when I'm showing people around.
Well, thank you very much, and we enjoy it. I enjoy it, as you can tell.
Yeah.
It's my love, and I'm teaching Jerry. Jerry's.
Hey Jerry, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Where you live at? Where you from?
I live in Burrville.
Burville.
So
Okay.
I'm down the road about 4 or 5 miles or so from here.
How long have you been volunteering down there?
What's it been? About a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Yeah. So what do you think about working with Pete and all the printing stuff?
I'm learning a lot from Pete.
Yeah.
Pete's a great teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good talking to you guys. Looks like you're gonna get you some lunch, maybe. I don't know.
Yep, it's coming.
All righty. I'll check.
Money.
Tiffany's paying for them shirts, I
Paying
guess.
for them shirts. She sells more shirts. Yeah, I'll tell you, she just goes through shirts.
She
I bet we
sells a
print.
lot.
I bet we print at least 3 times a year
Yeah.
for her, and we do 130 shirts at a time
Right.
for her. So she's a real trooper to, and then of course all that profit goes to Rugby. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, guys, I'll be back over in a minute, see what you get for lunch. Don't never know what you might end up being doing around here during the day, do you? So there's probably about 200 pies.
Probably more than that. She's still making some.
Yeah, they run out, she said last time, so she's gonna make some extra ones.
You gotta take back your rating.
All right, so tell us your name.
My name is Chet Ewell,
Chet, and you're from where?
Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida. And you come up to visit Rugby, huh?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. Been watching your videos for about 3 years now, and didn't know anything about rugby. And been watching RM Brooks store videos. This is a wonderful place. I don't know, it's a spirit. That's all I can say about it.
You like the atmosphere around here?
It's a happy place.
A happy place, but yeah.
That's hard to explain.
Yeah, well, have you met Doug yet?
No, I haven't met Doug.
How about Tiffany? You got to meet Tiffany?
Oh yeah, I met Tiffany. And Miss Linda.
So you stayed at Gray Gables?
I did stay. We did, yeah.
Yeah, you and your wife come up? Or?
Yeah.
And how'd you like Gray Gables?
I'll tell you, if you like good food and just old-fashioned friendliness, that's the place to stay.
It's an experience to go. Was there other people there last night too?
There was another couple, yeah.
And it's always nice to get to meet the other people.
Oh, absolutely. You have group dinner and super breakfast this morning.
A lot of people's like, I don't want to
cook.
Some people I feel like well, I don't want to go and stay where there's other people too, but it's fun though.
Well, that's a part of the bed and breakfast experience.
That's right. Part of the experience. I know I've been there when they've been 10 or 12, 15 people, and it's always fun to get to meet
more people.
Yeah, that's come from different places. And
these folks are from Missouri. Really nice folks.
Yeah.
It's a special place. First time I've ever been here. I told her when we drove in, I'm like, this is a happy place.
Yeah. So you watched the videos for 3 years and you got here. So was you disappointed?
No. No, not yet. I mean, I've only been here a few hours, really.
Yeah.
I pulled in about 6 last night.
Okay. Great.
And it's a cool place.
Yeah. So you're going to be here for the car show tomorrow and stay. You staying at Gray Gables the whole time?
Yeah. We'll be going home Sunday, Tuesday. I'm going home
Tuesday. Well, I hope you enjoy your trip. You need to go down and check out the Rugby Village too.
Just left there.
Oh, did you? Was you down there?
We did the tour and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
We've been there for about 3 hours.
Oh yeah, that's neat. Yeah. Did you get to go into the print works where they print?
We
stuff?
did. We just met him.
Oh, so you met Pete down
there? I did.
He was there. Yeah.
We just met Pete. He gave us the history.
How'd you like Pete?
He's a cool dude, man.
He does a good job.
I love his truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a video with Pete about 2 or 3 years ago about the print work, so that's on my channel. They can search print works or Rugby print works. I think that'll come up so they can see that. But yeah, it's neat to see how that old equipment works, ain't it? And how they used to have to make papers. And
well, it's pretty amazing. If you look, for instance, the hinges on the schoolhouse door, or was that the church? Or was it church door? No. Well, I don't know. Anyway, the self-closing hinges were made in 1880 something. Now, I put together an old Victorian in San Francisco in my 30s, and we had to have self-closing doors. So I went down to old Tubby's Hardware, and he sold me this self-closing door hinges. Were just brass hinges with a spring that you couldn't see.
Right.
Now you look at the beautiful work from the 1800s. And it looks like the front end off of my Chevy, my old Chevy,
And they're still working too.
Absolutely, still work, still there, just like the day they were born.
Yeah, it's amazing how the older stuff held up better than the new stuff. Them probably still be working when the ones you bought or done wore out.
Well, they're still there.
They're still there.
It's been 30 years. They're
30 years. Well, they
working.
got a little age on them. Then they might have had a little quality 30 years ago.
But no, they won't last. They won't last 200 years. Not gonna happen.
I loved it when
So we're getting everything ready for tonight. I thought I might go to bed early tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen. But these girls are doing a fabulous job. I was kind of pulled away a little bit today. Okay, so what we need to figure out, like I said, how you want to set this up. Doug needs a shirt too. Help me remember, girls, to get him a shirt. And So we'll run a cord back that way, but I need it to run out this way. So I'm gonna let Doug do that. He's gonna fire up this smoker tomorrow for just some smell, he said. I don't know. However you think.
I know last time we had the tables together, but the smoker was also under the tent with us, so it was closer. But we may have to take this table and just keep it back that way somehow.
Well, if you had it set up where you're...
Even if we had just a smaller table back there.
So, for example, look at there.
Good boy.
You can text him. I'm a wreck. You got your vest? You got your vest?
Yes, dear.
There you go. Now you can play if you need to go play. All right. So if you did it where you're
Like, even if we were to get, well, if we were going to keep the, no, never mind, because we're going to keep the barbecue in the crock pot.
Yes.
So we don't need to worry about being close to
So if your crock pot
and the griddle
is griddle and your griddle's right here, then you can transfer your stuff over here. Right. So everything that you have for sale should be right here. And then if your drinks are right here, and my suggestion on your potato salad is have your potato salad under here and just have a few at a time and make sure they don't get too warm. That's my thing. Okay. And then you can still have your chips right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And make sure you put some chairs out here tonight.
Yes.
And you got your shirts. Oh, you didn't like the shirts hanging up and around?
Well, we were going to, but I was like, I don't know if it's going to be in the way of everything. And I mean, they're probably going to be covered in smoke anyways. I didn't think that part through, but
they got covered in smoke last night.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. All right.
But I didn't know
So
they would be in the way.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go, and you probably need a thing of paper towels out here. Yeah.
Yes, paper towels.
For that. Okay.
We've got napkins.
And you're going to get your other chips in here tomorrow. Yep. Bring them out here. Have extra here. All right. All right. Those are your cones. We need to set those where your police car is tonight. Just for the truck. Mm-hmm.
For the truck, for the door dash plate truck.
Yes. And that picnic table got moved out there. Did you see that?
No.
Let me show it to you real quick. And this needs to be moved.
Sign it? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so it got moved down there. You want to move it up there right now? You want to do that?
You want it on the road?
Well, do you think that's where it needs to be? Did we not talk about doing that?
All I was thinking about was the shade for him.
You want to explain to the world why we got a radio going?
Okay.
So, go ahead. Yeah. Tell
well,
me.
I mean, it's...
Well, kind of, simplistically.
Simply, Morgan County is 11th. I think they at one time, I don't know, by square miles, Morgan County is like the 11th biggest county in the state of Tennessee. Not by population, but by square miles. And so it's a lot to cover. And on this end, we are on the far northwest corner of the county. So on Fridays and Saturdays, some of us.
And they're crazy busy, and so he's going to work here. And then if he gets a call and he needs to go, he's got his vest and he's going to throw that on. He's going to get in his car and go help.
So it's kind of a, that way we don't pull all of our resources all the way from one end of the county all the way up to this end, and then have something go on down there that. So
you're on call, maybe? Is that what's called?
It's one of those things.
Volunteer, because Doug volunteers and he wants to take care of people, and he's got a little one he's watching over with. Well, not a little one, but how would you say that?
I'm mentoring somebody.
He's mentoring somebody, so he wants to make sure they're okay. Correct?
Somebody new for the
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it's somebody we got into the field of law enforcement, and like I said, he watched me for a while, and we kind of got curiosity, and I got to ask him if he's interested in maybe pursuing. He'd been in a little bit of the law enforcement field for about 4 or 5 years anyway, on the corrections side of it. So it was a win-win. So I'm going out and need somebody to come back in, new blood coming in. So I thought, what the heck?
So he's seen they were busy tonight, so he's going to keep his radio on. And he went to the house and got his vest in case he does have to go. So let's go move some picnic tables. Okay, let's go. I'm still bothered by them signs. Okay, you want to go down there and me go up here?
Yeah, but I was going to say, the reason I said that was shade down there. The only thing I was thinking for him.
But they have to be up here. No, that's not how that works. They have to be up here. Listen, been doing this for 8 years. We're not going to change it up except for, let's not mess up the mojo. We'll put it back up here. They know.
What, just outside the gate?
Are you wanting that for him?
Yeah. So he can have to turn around and put his stuff on, what have you, He ain't sitting there holding everything.
Okay, then we'll bring it back
So
up
father
there.
put one of them high tops like we had out here on front when we done the spring one. He used a high top. So.
Okay, you ready? You want to go down there? I get up here. We're gonna turn it the same way. I was gonna have these already moved, but it didn't work out that way.
Remember what I done last time? I set it on the ground and then you come down. We got it from the sides. So it's
Oh gosh, that was my knee.
good. Spin it around.
Spin it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
You know what? Don't leave it like this. I got a better idea. Like this.
this way?
Yeah. I just got through thinking people on the back of the table will be looking through everybody's head right here this way. Everybody can just kind of turn their heads and look that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm a symmetrical girl, so I like them facing the same way. But we can do them however you think.
Oh, it's not bolted down. We can move it. Is that symmetrical?
Yes, that I like. See what I'm saying? I don't know if they heard what you said.
But it wasn't bolted down.
He's being smart. He's being smart. Those ain't bolted down, is it? There's, look at there. Now we can. Okay, here.
Now we can tell the rest of the story.
We can tell the rest of the story. Here. Wesley.
Hey, put those up there so
I will.
they'll get down.
So here's the rest of the story. Come on, Wes. Huh?
In the seat of my vehicle.
Wait a minute. Whoa, come here real quick. Come on, we'll go.
Well, I
You
didn't
wanna
know.
come out
I
here?
didn't know that's who you was talking about.
Well, you know.
So your husband's return and your
My son's taking over.
How about that?
Well, not taking over, but joining the force. Anyway. This is Wesley. Y'all know Wesley. And so anyway, he's working night shift for the Morgan County Sheriff's Department.
Good old nights.
And so Doug has got his radio on, Wesley, in case, and he thought he'd come over here and not be ready to go without a vest, so he had to go back before he could play on the playground in case he got busted. Anyway, okay, we'll go back here. Anyway, so yes, so Doug's being, watching out for him, but they do actually, it's a big county to try to cover, and so. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know what happened. I had these signs laid out there for weeks, and I don't know. Anyway, they'll be all right. It's not going to rain tonight. I went to do this earlier today, and it didn't happen, so we're going to get this part set up. Get some salt and peppers here later. So we need two sets of those. When Doug comes back, we'll move this other table down so the whole area is ready for the band, and then this out here is ready. So that's good, except for moving that other picnic table. So we got 2 picnic tables to move. Ready?
There's some behind us somewhere.
I already got them out.
Okay.
And then we gotta.
What do you think? I mean, you like them like this where they can look this way, or do you
Yeah.
want that way they're not looking through the table?
Yeah,
I mean,
yes. As long as they're all symmetrical, I don't care.
See?
Don't you think they should be symmetrical? All right, let's go move this other one. I'm burning up.
Burning up.
Yes.
I need to put you in that vest for about 12
That'd
hours.
probably make me slim up right here. If I was to be in that
It's
vest,
like being in an air conditioner after you wear that thing all day.
you going to go backwards? You want me to?
Yeah. So that's what we're going to try to use the shade right there for him.
Yeah, just put it in front of this
Put
one.
this side facing that way because it's got that jacked up side on there.
You want it facing the tree?
Yes, this side.
You mean
tree.
facing the brown thing?
Yeah, this facing out that way. So.
This. Okay, I understand.
You understand?
Yeah, I'll wear your vest in here, and then I'll get all sweaty, slim up around my waist. Man, I'm gonna build some muscles yet.
There you go.
This table we're leaving out here for Mike and his
And
helper.
he's got shade here.
His
there.
helper tomorrow, because the cars will come right through here and he'll give them the 50-50 money and do his thing. And actually, Doug, that gate needs to be pulled this way. Move that out.
Put it behind it.
Yeah.
I agree with that too. Does that one spin all the way around over there to that toward the stop sign?
It can, yeah.
Cause I can park there. Well, no, don't. Cause I can park in that grass right there.
What I'll do is just push this way.
You want me to stake it?
No, I think it should stay. There, now bring that one in. Because we'll park them here. Beautiful. All right, and I think, are you moving those bleachers?
Yeah, but I'll wait. I got more help on. I mean, me and you might be able to move them. They roll.
All right, I think that's good.
You got your. You don't have your key on you though, do you?
No. Nope.
I
But
just wanted to.
Are you wanting to move the bleachers right here?
So that's kind of what I'm kind of thinking. That leaves us more parking up there on the asphalt.
Okay.
My thing is, I probably would move these tables a little bit further that way so they'll sit on the level ground.
Whatever you want. Okay, let's do it because I got to get inside and.
We're gonna have to have a. I did cable them back together, didn't I? No, I didn't.
Let's move these.
That way.
You want to move these?
Yeah, toward the just a little bit.
You want to put them right there?
Yeah, we might like.
All right.
Don't want to block the swings, but at the same
These
time.
bleachers Uncle Bobby bought. He said you have a delivery coming.
Hold on just a minute.
And so here we are. And Uncle Bobby's all the time coming up with something. So we're going to pull these and put them over there and people can watch Hollerback tomorrow. Like they're really at a concert.
All right, so they roll and I go toward the swings with your end. Hey, look. Hey, it's gonna, hey, let it hit the wheels down there.
Ready?
Yeah.
You want to scoot them back? All right.
Other one. And I think we leave that open.
You ain't leaving, are you? No. Okay, good. No.
I've got your keys. You ain't going nowhere.
Listen, Tabby said, you need me? And I was like, no, we have it under control. And today I was like, no, you need to come. Huh?
I said, you're such a liar.
I know. I was like,
I never have her judgment.
well, thanks.
Hey.
That makes me feel so good.
When we go down, let me have this in this time so I can pick it up and you're not got the heavy end.
Which way are you going in?
Spin your end.
That
Ready?
don't seem right.
Is your brake on?
You need to go that way and then bring it in this way. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Yep,
I know
go
what you're
that way.
talking about, but then if that's true, let me have that. I want the end that goes down a hill so I can lift it up so you ain't having to lift it. I know what you're saying, so it'll be facing the right way.
Yeah. We normally have Ronnie working, but he's out of town working, but he'll be back in tonight, probably about the time we get done. Right?
Yeah. You ready?
No.
No, just leave yours on the ground.
This is where we're gonna get Ethan. Out here. We need to get Ethan out here
Do a night show.
and do a night show.
You ready?
I was hoping he was going to come home today, but he got stuck.
Show me at 1:30.
Okay, you ready? Sorry. You can take a picture of this and say,
Hey, let's bring that one like a lot this way. That'll
we
leave
got
that gap.
space.
Yep.
I think that's all right.
The thing about it is, people want to sit down and just sit down and eat. They'll have more. I mean,
Can you sit there? Is it going to be all right?
Is it too downhill?
Does it need to be moved this way?
Yeah, I think I would square it with the stage.
Square it with the
And
stage?
put that one like splitting that right there.
Yeah, I'd bring this in a little bit further, or something. I don't know. It just looks like it's in the wrong angle to me.
Huh?
I said you could move those picnic tables over there. That way this area is not so crowded if you wanted to.
Like that's what you're saying?
Yeah, it's more square with the stage now. You had it more facing towards the campground.
Yeah.
Which brings me back to we could turn these tables and get more room right here.
Well, you could move.
Do what now? Turn them sideways? I'm good with that. I just, like I said, I'd.
Turn them back this way real quick. Why not?
Why not?
We ain't got nothing better to do tonight. Sleep. Who cares? Who wants sleep? Yeah, sleep is for babies. Move that one.
Okay.
That'll give more room right there, won't it, girls? Yeah. Okay. Well, we were doing it so they could watch the band, but wouldn't have to look over. What do you think?
The ones that on that back row, all I was trying to do is these people right here are going to be doing this right here.
Right.
So
What do you think? Move it close. We could move this closer this way. We could move these up closer.
And just put them sideways again?
No, yeah, I mean, what do you think?
You've got some
Either
unused
that
space
or
right
you
there.
can take these gray ones and turn them sideways like that one is. But
We have a few people that bring their own chairs too. That's another thing. That people that bring their bag chairs, we kind of leave that because they bring their chairs in and sit right there.
Well, Douglas wanted to bring the bleachers down in the yard, huh?
do they bring them over here or do they normally keep them with their cars?
Sometimes with their cars. Some people bring their, but Douglas wanted to bring the bleachers down in the yard this time. So what do you think?
I think, personally, if I were an innocent bystander and
Yes.
this car show, if I seen this many seats over here, I wouldn't bring my own over here.
Yep.
Well,
So you
I
say
mean, that may
utilize
be.
that area right there?
I would.
Well, we don't have to have all.
Their own chairs, there's spots between those two and they can sit over there. Or, you know.
Okay, picnic tables this way or that way? Which way? The way, this way?
Matter as long as you
This way.
two over
All right, Doug, move it this way a little bit. Come on. I mean, it's not like Tommy's going to be all up, like he's not going to be
You can
rocking.
put them right up against
Yeah.
the stage.
Right there.
Nobody needs to go around them.
That's true. That's a good idea. And then we could scoot this one
third
up.
time's the charm with this one.
Sure, I'm getting a good workout tonight. I don't have to worry about walking. All right, feel like my.
R.M. Brooks's gym, come out.
All right, yeah, true. You going that way?
I'm just going to go whichever direction you don't go.
Right there. Okay. Now,
turn the gray ones.
we're going to turn the gray ones this way. I think you're right. It kind of gives. So, turn them. Let's turn it. Yeah. Go that way. They have to have room in between. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's square this one up.
I brought them pieces
And
of wood
to
put
your-
on me. I can't see behind me. You tell me which way
There
to
you
go.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some awkward elevator music. Yep.
Now, the only thing I have a problem with is that's uphill.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yeah, we're going to.
That's
Level it out.
that's a little off down.
That's a hazard, I feel like.
Okay, question. Well, I don't think put them over there by that air conditioner. All right, so what are you saying?
I would pull this square.
I think you pull it down here.
Hey, I
and
got
leave
a
it- leave it
question. Wait a
walking.
minute. Wait a minute. Why don't, okay, you got that one over there. Now, feel me, bring this one over here at kind of an angle, because I'm all about symmetrical, and then we can move a couple tables in there. Yeah.
Sure, why not? Let's move more tables. That'd be great. I'm good with that.
I mean, Doug, this was all your idea. That's what I think, because then it'll make it look symmetrical more. Okay, so we're going to move those two tables. So what we're going to do is let's move the bleacher this way. It's all your idea until we get it right. It's kind of like building a garden. You know what I'm saying? A flower garden, got to set all your flowers out until they look great. So, girls, I want those two tables. Are you leaving, sis? Okay. Whatever we don't get done.
We'll just pray that some little minions come and do it.
That's right. Doug will be here with me. He can fit. Thank you. Well, once we get this set up, then I'll be back. So we're good. Tabby and yeah, at 9 it'll be Katie bar the door. It'll be Katie bar the door at 9.
No contact.
If we ain't prepped by then,
Yeah,
we're in trouble.
We're not getting prepped.
Rob said he's had so many people call him. So okay, girls. So what we're gonna, Rob? All right. You think over there? Is that what you're?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, I agree with that. They put them in there, that gap in there.
And that'll get this. Yep.
And then
You're fine. I'll see you. Your husband's home, right? You better go home.
Yeah. He's like, coming home.
Sometime. Thank you. I'll see you at 9. It's all good. Everything you've.
we could just scoot it closer to the porch.
I think we scoot that one that way a little bit and just put a table over there in case the people want to sit around this group. And
It'll
then
be
we'll
fine.
bring these.
Take this one.
It'll be good. And then Mimi and I may send
Leave that one.
Mimi home.
Take the two small. Let's do that.
I know Mimi wants to work. She's got to be off. So I mean, unless she's just exhausted. I'll send her home after one pie. I'll finish organizing. It'll be good. It'll be fun. These are just the little things that take a few minutes, you know. But thank you for staying. Don't tell Doug he'll want to fix it tonight. The lights look beautiful, Doug. They're amazing.
Hair looks good. Hope you win.
Hair looks good. Hope you win. Let's go.
Yeah, start doing that to him.
Okay.
Kills them.
Thank you, sis. Love you. Hey, make sure you wear your shirt like that because I've got an idea. We're going to have all of us lined up and do our shirts at the back. Girls, you guys have your Orenbrook shirts?
Yeah.
Oh. I need to call Austin. Doug needs a shirt. Doug doesn't have an arm. I can't believe you don't have an Orenbrook shirt.
I do. It's long sleeve.
Anyway, so we're going to make sure we wear them. Who else am I forgetting?
Hey.
I'm wearing my hat tomorrow too. All right, we'll see you in the morning. And then we're gonna do a bye. You know what I'm saying, or something cute.
I wear a hat. Save me prep time in the morning.
You need a hat too.
Yes.
I see the spot.
Do I have? You don't have a hat?
You want me to walk backwards? Is it easier to walk forwards or walk backwards?
I don't care. It don't matter. Let's see how this goes. Oh!
Wait, let me get.
It don't matter which side I'm on. I can't lift.
Hold on a second.
I'm kidding.
No.
Hey.
Now listen. It's got wheels, baby.
Let's do that. That'd be a wise idea, Doug. Probably is. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's scoot it back a little bit.
Yeah, that is true. Boom.
Okay, you ready?
I'll get it, babe. Hey. I like that.
And then, if you really wanted to, you could space out the picnic tables a little bit more now. You could bring the gray ones back this way, so.
This needs to come back, I think, a little bit. No. Go up.
I'm trying to get the tilt out of it.
It'll be all right. Come back up a little bit. About 4 inches. When you're at a football game, you got a little bit of a slant. You know what I'm saying?
To help you get back up when you're done.
It ain't gonna move nowhere. I was
just
just wanting to make sure there was enough space in between there. But I think it looks symmetrical, don't it? It looks beautiful out here. It looks like we could have another wedding. Let's do it. Who wants to get married now?
Hey, I'll redo mine.
You come out here and Doug's gonna get permanent things up. Oh, we gotta quit talking and get to work. He's gonna put permanent things up there and then to raise the lights up.
I've got metal poles to go on those they'll go about another 8 or 10 inches taller and we'll never have to worry about it. And then I have adjustment in it, so.
I love it.
Fire pit's going right there.
I hope these lights aren't
Where the
too.
tables are?
back a little
no,
bit.
we're going to back that swing up about 10 feet, and then we're going to circle swings and have a fire
What?
pit in between them all. So.
I know.
Well, I'm sweating.
I don't know. We need to do when Ethan Lively wants to come sing for us. Ethan Lively from the boys, right? Woo! He's been double booked.
Bring us a couple, 2 or 3 local.
We're not. Wait a minute. We're not. He's already double booked for this year.
No, he's double booked on the 14th of this.
Oh.
He can, hopefully he'll be home tomorrow, and then
207 Central Traffic.
next Saturday he has 2 shows. But I mean, any time really. We're home every day.
We may need to do like a local talent. Gather some local.
Hey, that's what we need to do, like a local. I'll tell you what I wanted to do, and I think it's a great. I said karaoke with Ethan Lively. He could be singing with them, and people could sing along.
That's uncontrollable sometimes. That's just.
He doesn't agree. I thought it was good.
I will agree to listen to Ethan all day, all night. But
all I was thinking about.
Send him up here next time he wants to sit and do nothing but sit. Tell me things for him to do. I'm like, you know what? I know exactly the person.
You know, we could have like a
so you got Kathy and David Howard.
Yeah.
Got Ethan.
Yep.
They got Doug Frills and.
Calling all the Morgan County talents to come out to Brooks' store. You want me to do that?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Undiscovered Morgan County.
Yeah, I was gonna say unfound, undiscovered.
But, some of them have been. Like Morgan County's a small county, so if you sing and have, everybody in Morgan County's gonna know.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good night.
East Tennessee's undiscovered.
Yeah.
We got the place for it.
Moco's.
East Tennessee's, R.M. Brooks's undiscovered talent night. I don't know. Yeah, we'll come up with some.
That would be
We'll
fun.
do it. I've been saying for 2 years. I've been saying Ethan Lively karaoke.
Hometown festival, man. It's a hometown.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a
That'd be cool.
hometown music festival.
No, this ain't a town.
Hometown, no, it's everything in.
Hometown.
It's hometown. Yes, hometown is like this is our home. Everybody's hometown, Morgan County.
We're just tossing around ideas.
The best thing I ever done one time was a talent show. I had so many people show up, we couldn't get them all in the building. It was a contest. And we had judges and everything, and it was.
So the song they did the songwriters. They done the songwriters thing out there. It was like 3 or 4 weeks in a row that they done the songwriters. I think with this, also too, what we can do is we can control it a little bit up here with the big cones.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Where is your big cones? Okay, so you better go get those before the snakies get out.
Not messing with them, so I can see.
You can see.
You can see. We'll go over there. Come on.
No.
Let's go.
Wait. Hold on. Let me remind you. Remember the thing that had all the little stingy things on it that was just one nest.
He's scared. Come on, let's go.
Wait. Who got stung that night, by the way?
Because you stuck your finger up there.
I did what?
I am not about that life.
Oh
Come
my
on.
Gosh. I got stung. No.
All right.
Tiff.
Let's see where they're at.
Other side. Yeah. Hey, other side.
Are they on this side? Oh, there's not even any wasps over on that side.
That you know of. We didn't know there was any over there until I got stung. You're scaring me with this, just so you know. I'll have to throw them out over top of the hay. Man,
Where are they at?
Hey, this is sketchy. They're in that corner up there.
Hang on, this is sketchy. Stay right there.
Oh, I ain't coming. No way.
Screaming like a girl.
Really?
Doug's taking pictures.
No, I'm trying to get my phone light on. There we go. We have light. Hey, I'm throwing them up over top over there.
Wait a minute. Just hand them to me. Girls.
Hey. Listen.
All you got to do is come stand right here.
Hey, hold up a minute. Barrels this wide. Cracking wall that wide. They won't fit through there. That's why we throw them over to start with. They wouldn't fit through that hole right there.
Oh, you're going to throw them over that other way.
Yes.
Hey, there's also a cone right there we need.
Oh my gosh.
See it?
Wow. If there's something under this and I get stung.
I'm coming in. Lord help us. Cry baby.
All right.
Be careful, you'll break them.
Hey, don't break them. They're construction cones. You know how many of those I've hit in my lifetime?
Yep. This is crazy. You got him?
What?
Look at there. I come to protect him.
Look at there. Here we go.
Look at
See
there.
anything flying?
Do we need that rope too? Okay, get that cone right there.
Oh,
Look at there. Hold the light.
Did you see what I just got into?
Poison ivy. Well,
Poison ivy. Gotta love it.
Right there, the cone.
Where?
The cone behind you.
Huh?
Just break that, babe. Just, hey, we'll pull it out. Don't touch the poison ivy. Right there. Is there two of them?
One. Coming at you, John.
Probably.
We having fun yet?
You're doing it.
I'm trying to figure out
Girl,
where I wanna
you
put
got
this.
it.
Hey, babe.
Whatever that is could be infested.
Hey, babe.
What? Look at that beautiful lights.
How much
I got to
you want?
get to working inside, guys. And I got a camper I got to clean.
How far down do you not want cars parked on that fence?
Huh?
How far do we care to have cars parked down through there?
I don't care any of the cars as long as they stay past that yellow line. Like
That what now?
Oh, the yellow line of the
Like
road.
if you, because you got to let the antique cars come in through here. I mean, but they could park right here. Is that what you're talking about? So anyway, yeah, I was saying we're anticipating a really big turnout tomorrow. The weather's going to be beautiful. It's not going to be too hot. It's going to be fall weather like Katie loves. And so I've had a lot of good response and we're anticipating. So we've got the outside going. So we've got that all set up. So that I've got to go get some salt and pepper shakers to put on some tables and finish that out. And then I got to get inside. Mimi has probably made 200 pies. And I've got to do a lot of little tedious things, just making sure that everything's where it needs to be, all the money's in the different places that it needs to go. We have 2 people that'll be getting people in the antique cars because they'll all go through here, and then I'll have somebody out here that'll direct the regular traffic. Of course, I've got Tabby and her mom will be doing outside, and of course all the girls and the rest of the girls and I will be inside. So there'll be a lot of people. Them doing it outside makes a big difference. And so since Doug's making the pork, we still have to pull the pork here. So that's something I got to get Doug. Actually, hey Doug, if you want help pulling pork, you better get on it. They'll probably stay a few more minutes with you, but let's go do that. Me and you can do all this later.
I don't know. Almost 2 years? Well, I was off and on because you stole me from your mom.
I feel like I steal everybody from
Yes,
my
she does.
mom, but
She
not
does.
really.
If you ever go to work for Linda, you're gonna end up here.
Well,
but
I
don't
tried
know, it
to
was like
give
2
you
years.
some work. So,
Yeah,
you know,
no, it was
'cause
nice.
Mom's is so
It was
sporadic,
nice.
and then she worked for 2 years, and then she decided to have a baby.
Yeah,
And,
so now I
you
just
get a
work here
boyfriend.
whenever.
You
Yeah,
get a boyfriend.
just work
But
here
her
whenever.
and Lucy, come here, Lucy. This is her mom.
She hates being on camera.
They, well, you are. I won't put you talking. This makes the 3rd year in the row, or 4th. You working
Well,
together?
yeah, I think so. She normally came up, even though when I was working here full time, she came up. And
she would come up, and she helps at my mom's when there's a big event. But this makes the 3rd year in a row, or
I think so.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's like
like
3 years.
3
yeah.
years.
that they've been doing it together. Well.
My
You've
aunt
been
helped
coming
out
and
for a little
working,
bit.
but now I've transitioned them outside because I can trust Tabby and
That's
she
where I
knows
like
what
to be. I
she's
don't have to make
doing.
milkshakes 24/7.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know why they don't like the milkshake
Okay,
machine.
I didn't care to make them, but a lot of other people didn't want to make them, so I was stuck making them all.
It builds muscle when you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I
what are you
was
doing?
the most fit I'd ever been in my life.
Doing the
Making the
shakes.
milkshake.
Nobody likes to make shakes. I guess if you're in there a little bit long. Katie
Yeah.
really doesn't like it.
No, we put them newbies on that thing.
Poor Tori newbie the other day. She was like, Katie was like, do you care, Tori, to go ahead and do those couple shakes? And I thought, girl,
Katie,
that is wrong.
you are-
Katie, shame on Katie. Right off the bat, just sending them
Yes.
to the shake machine.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
mean, that's what we do.
So
Sorry.
they're gonna go inside with Doug. I'm gonna separate myself for a few minutes so I can gather my thoughts, check on Mimi. They're gonna start pulling some pork for just a little bit longer. Thank you for helping Doug do that. He's gonna get that set up. and then we'll season that. He wanted to do it this way this year so the meat would kind of rest. So we pulled it off last night about 12 o'clock. It's been in a cooler, so it's been resting all day. And then you guys are pretty well set up.
I think so.
Aren't you?
Yeah. Other than just stuff we're going to have to drag out in the morning.
Huh?
We've got our
So
cooler
there's
set
stuff-
out for
drag
the
out in the
potato
morning.
salad. So
Okay.
It's ready
Did
for
you
that.
put ice on your your
Yes.
drinks?
On the drinks,
We
yes.
did.
Okay. And that way, I got a hair. Something's going crazy on. Anyway.
She's going crazy. Don't let her lie. It's not the hair. It's her.
I'm gonna have to go to church on Sunday for sure and be like,
Oh yeah. These people right
These
here.
people from Indiana today, and I will have to look up their names. Please forgive me. I
don't
can
know.
see
I
them.
wasn't here.
Anyway, I'm gonna go look up their names on the book. Doug will know because we got to meet them. They were so sweet. This is a Purina. Can you see that? It's from Purina. One of the Purina on the building. Purina. You know what I'm saying? Pet Chow or whatever.
Oh
that is.
yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Does it have their name right here?
Oh, it does. Oh,
Look at that.
anyway.
Mark-
I knew it was Mark.
Mark
I
and
just-
Connie Tompkins.
Right, and they are from Indiana. So anyway, to Tiffany and Doug. So I am so glad they did that. Most every time I have somebody mark it, and today they took it upon themselves to remember to mark it. So I was like, yes. Anyway, that was really, really sweet of them. I was excited. So Doug's got to clean this up. That's a couple things we'll be doing tonight, is hanging a couple things up that needs to be hung up. But anyway, okay, girls, let's get in there. I need to wash this baby up. Actually, I'm going to pull this in here because this will be a Doug project here in a little bit. I got 3 things.
She don't know what
Doug
she's
to
doing.
hang up. Okay, come on. I'm going to lay this right here.
Mimi slaving over them pies.
So I'm fixing to start organizing.
You just want me to stand awkwardly?
So I got this just a few minutes ago from a Kevin Dodd, and it says, "Good evening, Mrs. Garrett. First of all, I'm a huge fan of your videos that John Ward films, and I want to say congratulations on your wedding." He says, "I pray that God blesses you and Doug with a very long and happy life together. The reason for this message is that you should be receiving a package from my business on or around this Monday, September the 9th, as a gift to you and Doug for your marriage. A little about me. I am a disabled man that was forced to retire early due to my health and disability. However, I just could not stand the thought of sitting in my wheelchair and staring out the window for the rest of my life. So I started a small one-man laser engraving business where I custom laser engrave cutting boards, slate coasters, wooden magnets, Christmas ornaments, and home decor. If you like the package I sent you, then I would love to discuss putting some of these items in your store for you to sell." And he goes on. Anyway, he said, "Thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations to you and Doug. I look forward to hearing from you soon." He talks about, "I would be honored if you would like and follow my Facebook page." So it was really, so I thought I wanted to give a little shout out to Kevin. We're excited.
Oh,
That will
yeah.
be
So-
really cool. So we look forward to getting your package.
Shout out his page.
Yeah, his
Okay.
page. Yeah, go ahead.
Facebook page is @Dodd Laser Creations. So y'all go check them out.
Yeah, check them out. And then we've got a sweet little couple, I believe they're from New Hampshire, that spending the night at Gray Gables, and they're coming over here, and they have a gift for you too. So, very tired, they drove 18 hours, but, yeah. So
No way, not for me.
Yeah, so anyway. Okay, well, you guys are going to get to pulling pork.
That was me.
Yeah,
That
we're
was
just gonna
Doug
watch
the
it.
whole
We're
time.
supervising.
That was my famous.
You know what I was thinking?
famous
You
butt
can record
dog.
this. I was actually, this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking, what is Mimi doing over there, having her phone on speaker? And I was just talking.
That's funny.
And
And
I
it
was
was me.
laughing, and I was thinking, surely Mimi wouldn't do that. And I thought, maybe she's just like, I've made pies all day long.
She
That was you.
I
boycotted.
feel like Wolverine all of a sudden.
Hey, listen, look at these. My sister in Virginia, Teresa, bought these, so we are fixing to check them out.
That's kind of like a.
You feel like Wolverine?
I feel like Wolverine. You
He's
know, got
living
a
out
little
his
bit of like.
little kid dreams.
So the deal with these are supposedly when the meat is like warm or hot, you know, I complained about that last year. I had like really tender fingers because I was pulling it apart while it was hot, and I thought, so my sister-in-law, your sister, said, Christmas gift. So we are.
But she did. It's not Christmas.
I know, but it's, you know.
Christmas
It's like
in July.
Happy
Christmas in July, guys.
There you go.
Christmas in July.
Listen, we can't
So,
forget about that.
When this sweet lady gets
Oh,
over here.
I really want to scratch your back with these right now for some reason. I don't know. It's just,
We'll wait till after we pull the pork.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. I got a feeling there's going to be multiple uses for these. Like, here's I can scratch your back.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I don't know, but I'm going to try these. I'm more used to the old-fashioned way of doing this, but I've got to try these and see how things work. Uh-oh, I may like these. So this one right here has been in the refrigerator, but yes, it does. It does do what it's supposed to do. Look at that.
That looks so good.
It looks really good.
I'm so excited.
So this one's been in the refrigerator. I just wanted to kind of test that on that. We'll get that one separated. These they're still warm. Yeah. So,
Looks so good.
for all those guys that, we're going to be a little bit tight on this one. Not bad. For all those guys that do this, they know the bone coming out smooth is kind of key to everything. Just trying to, oh yeah, not too bad. So we had a little bit on that one that stuck. So if y'all want to, I'll pour these out. Got a good little char on that one. And they're just the right temperature, by the way. They're not hot.
Perfect.
Don't want to get too many out at one time, but
What
listen,
bone is that,
listen,
Doug?
this
Go ahead and tell me what bone that was.
you know, honestly, I think it's this bone right here. I'm not real sure.
We're gonna say hip bone because
and
we
I
don't
will
know
get
what bone
corrected
that
on
is.
this if I'm wrong, but it's kind of in the hip area kind of thing, I think. So I just know it's got the really good meat around it.
I don't know what I'm doing. He looked
I'm
like
just gonna
he
get this
was
out of the way.
not struggling at all. Here,
You
Mom.
want me to make your sandwich? No, I can do it.
The
Eat anything you want except for potato salad.
is it working over on that table?
Yeah, I don't know how to work them.
Do you think I should set another table
So my whole
They're pretty easy though. Okay, so this is the fat stuff you're talking about?
yeah,
right?
some of that.
You want to pull that out?
Yeah, I want to pull that out.
Okay.
Like the one that was when we flipped it over, there was a hole. But now some of it's got to stay in it, so kind of be the judge
See,
on.
I don't know.
Like this right here, that big.
I just show up and eat it, Doug. I don't know.
All right, so that right there, I left one on. The rest of them I cleaned up. So
Okay,
that's a no-go right there.
gotcha.
So
The big old fatty. Yeah, I just like the meat.
it smells good. And this. This one.
I don't know. Yeah, you use one of those.
I don't know if I can use it.
Yes, it is.
He's kind of on well, he took his thing off anyway.
Yeah, I've got my radio sitting back there, but I've told them to call me on the phone if they need me. So.
So anyway, but trust me, if tomorrow is anything, which I think it will be even bigger than what it has been in the past, it will be all I can do to just
we
focus.
believe
I
that.
mean, it really will. And
I'm
so,
sure. So this is
will be-
wonderful that we get to do
This
this
is
tonight.
better. Trust me.
So 18 hours.
18 hours. And tell me your names again.
Milton and Wendy.
Milton and
LOCK.
Wendy.
We're
Well,
from Pittsfield, New Hampshire.
yes. Well,
Yeah.
we're
New England.
New England.
England.
Oh my gosh, that's where I want to go. We'll go see that.
Yeah, it's
We're-
beautiful. Mountains are gorgeous.
Yes, we'd like to come.
They've had.
Cold in the winter.
Pardon me.
Cold in the winter.
Cold in the winter. But you have some of the best access to clams, oysters, and
Fresh seafood
and
is phenomenal.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, I can handle a little cold weather for that. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's this girl's not a cold weather girl.
Yeah, not good. So, how long are you staying with Mom?
Tonight and tomorrow
Yep.
night.
Well, we're leaving Sunday.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then where are you going?
Well, because of this wonderful man here, John, who we absolutely, like, we've just fallen in love with what you have done with your channel.
Especially.
We are here because of John, because of what he has brought to us. We've seen so much with your channel, John, that
I mean, this trip is really to do a tour. We've got 11 stops that we are
That
making
is
on our trip. This
amazing.
is our vacation.
Oh, wow.
So we're really excited that, you know, that we're here and that we're going to get to see some of your stuff that you've filmed.
Every time,
And
I mean, I could watch this 100 times over
Yeah.
and I see something I didn't
I
see.
actually
the last
have.
time.
I've watched your wedding video 3 times.
Hey, Tabby.
It's just, South is always beautiful.
3
It's always
times.
wonderful
Yeah.
to go there. And I had a friend that I grew up with in New Hampshire that moved to Kentucky after he got out of the Air Force. And just anywhere.
You can just hold it there if you want to, or clip it on. Just hold it.
And
He's a talker. You sure you want
yeah. We used to come down, you know, try to come down once a year. And he passed, what was it, 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
4 years ago. He lived in Franklin, Kentucky. And we used to venture down to Nashville and Memphis, and you know, it was a place to go. And do
Yes, we haven't
things,
been
you
in
know.
4 years since he passed, so
Yeah.
you know we had to have a reason to come back to Tennessee, and guess
Right.
what? You guys are the reason.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So would it be safe to say that John needs to put out the road map to the Appalachian Channel? Like, you can start at this point,
doing
and then
that,
I'm gonna
aren't you?
plug.
He pretty much
I'm gonna
does that,
put a
yeah.
plug in here. I'm gonna put a plug in.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
put the map together, kind of like when you go to Dollywood, and if you want to catch all the shows, they highlight it. So if you do it this kind of way,
Yeah.
you'll get to all the shows in a day. We kind of discovered that one.
Well,
might
I
be
did
something
say
you
that
can
to
do.
him.
Yeah.
I said, "Do you have like a book? Do you have a book of all of this? Because like everything that we've seen, I want to see. I want to see for myself." You know, and so he's like, "Yeah, I'm working on it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be your first person to purchase that book."
I've been watching a lot of your YouTube shows. Started pretty much with Ralph. I watched every one that you did with Ralph, and my heart broke when he passed, and you had to tell us that he
Which
passed.
we are taking. He is one of our road trips where, you know, we're actually going to go to his. We're going to try to find his cemetery, and I want to put some flowers on his grave, just because we fell in love with him too.
Yeah, because he
And
reminded
we were
me
so
so much of my
sad that he
grandfather.
passed.
Yeah.
Just the
So
way
sad
things
he
were back
passed.
then, you know. I mean, it was always, you know, meaningful, I guess you could say. The
Yes.
old days, you know. You always, who wouldn't want to go back? Who
Yes,
wouldn't, you know?
yes. He came in here and he was super sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
did.
He did.
He
Yeah,
came
there's a
here.
picture of you and him that I'm gonna put in the book. Yeah.
Yes,
And
and
his daughters are awesome, you know,
Yes.
everything they've done over the years. And
Yeah. Yeah, we've been watching you clean up at the store and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 we watch
yeah.
everything that you put out, John.
and Wayne Eat
Everything.
with his cars there.
Oh, yeah.
That's been a project, huh?
Yeah, I'm going back in October to
Are you-
Wayne's.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind
we've
of an old
enjoyed
car
watching
buff
him
myself.
too. We've enjoyed everyone that you've
Yeah,
filmed.
they're all
Everything's
awesome.
just been phenomenal, and we just really
And that
enjoy it.
potbelly stove when it's
Yeah.
going there in the
Yeah.
winter.
So is
Yeah.
this the first time you've been in the store?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
this is our first time
We
here.
hadn't been.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
we have just absolutely
Hang on.
adored all of your videos, John, and we have just become to love you too. And
Yeah.
I was telling Tiffany I've watched your wedding 3 times, and I've cried every single time. It was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The whole washing of each other's feet, you know, because we also love the Lord, and we have a very strong faith in Christ, and I had never seen that done before at a wedding. I'm also an ordained minister myself.
are
I
you?
am.
Yes.
And I've married a lot of people, and I've never seen any ceremony like that before. And when I saw that, we were so touched by it. And it really resonated the meaning behind it. So I just want to say to you two, you know, I wish you two the most wonderful life. We've been married for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
We just celebrated 40 years, and
That's amazing.
I know that this is, you know, your second marriage, and, you know, I'm so sorry that you lost your husband, you know. We wish you nothing but love and happiness, and what we've seen from you two is extremely special.
You don't see it every day, you know.
It's very special, which I have a little something for you. Milton, would you have that? I have a little something for you. So I am a quilter. I just presented your mom with a beautiful apron that I made for her.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yes, she was so stunned by it. So I did a little something special for you. I wanted to make you something that has meaning to it. And what I have seen from this channel, you have, because of your personality, the love that you have for Christ, I know that's a huge part of it. Every time you pray for somebody, I'm praying for them too. So I want you to know that that is very touching, because you don't get that everywhere you go. You know, there's not too many people that fear that rejection. So that's a very special thing. And I really believe that the Lord has his hands on you, and Doug, you as well. And so I came up with an idea. My best friend helped me with this as well, because I do have a full-time job. I work for the government, and it is really busy, but she and I did this together, and it's a little something that, because you have people that come from all over the world to see you, we have something special that we did for you.
You want to do this one first?
Yeah,
We can.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and you don't, and I love quilts.
So
next to stained glass, like I love quilts.
It's not. I didn't know what size bed you had, so we did a lap quilt, so like a couch quilt.
Beautiful.
And it's called A Trip Around the World, because you have people that have come to see you from all over the world. Okay.
Yes, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it has purple in it.
Yep, and it's hand tied.
You're not gonna believe the flowers.
I know. I've seen them already.
And I thought, I know, isn't it just beautiful?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so soft.
It's so soft, and I wanted something really special for you too, and I thought, being that, you have people that come from all over the world to see this store and meet you and just share the love of what John has been showing, that I thought that this would represent that. You have been such a blessing to me. I just love you, everything about you. And Milton and I both, we really feel so close to you. And that's why we had to make this trip. We had to make this trip because of you and John and your mom. And I just told her that too. I love her. The minute I saw her the first video, I said, that is a woman that is just so beautiful. We have got to go there. So we were going to do one night. Well, we decided to do two.
Well, I'm speechless, and normally I'm not.
I'm not going to put her on the spot, but I know we'll talk about this later on, and we'll be sitting around and we'll be discussing some things about color selection, stuff like that. So the royalty on that's like purple and the yellows and
flowers,
royalty. New beginnings and
royalty blue.
Yes,
so, it is.
From my heart, I appreciate the kind words. It's humbling for me. When we met, I wasn't looking. I was just doing my job that day. But to say when I said I wasn't looking, I had purposed myself that I'm just going to leave it in God's hands.
It will fit beautifully on the back of your couch, and then when you all have a few moments together, you can, in the fall, you can sit on the couch and you can cuddle. In the fall, you can cuddle with it, and you can just spend beautiful time together. And when you just said that you were leaving it up to the Lord, right? God puts us in places.
Oh yeah.
There's a time, there's a place, and there's a purpose. And I really believe, I don't know the full story, between you two, but I can tell you from the first video that I saw you, I said, wow, them two are going to be together, and they are going to be beautiful together. Mm-hmm. So God is good. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty unique. I like I said, I'm a deputy here in the county, and I generally work the south end of the county, and then out of the blues, my supervisor came to me and said, hey, I need you to do something. I need you to go to Rugby. He said, I know it's a long trip. He said, but I need you to go. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. And wow. It was interesting. There was no mistakes in any of it, because there was a whole lot of things that took place to get me walking through that door at the right time. And she could have been over there cooking and had all kinds of stuff going on, but when I come to that door, she was standing about 20 feet from where we are right now, and I immediately saw her, and I'm like, who's this, first of all, and then there was just this aura about her, and I thought it was just me at first, but then I've been around here for, the last several months. People have said the exact same thing.
Yes.
They walk in, and just her presence and stuff like that,
Yes.
it really,
And that comes across through the television as well.
So
it really does.
Well, I thank John for that was the one thing I remember. And I tell people, like, not on camera, but when John come to me, I didn't know, like, and I'll give you a back history, which a lot of people don't get to hear on film. But with John, I said, I'll tell you everything I know. But if I pray with people or I talk about Jesus, you can't edit that out. So I knew when this all came about, I knew God was in it. But I didn't know what it was supposed to look like. Right. And so I tell the story, and it's true. I can remember the days that I'd be on the lawnmower, and I can remember thinking, Lord, I know you give this to me, but I don't know what to do with it. I didn't know how it was supposed to look. And so from the very beginning, I had my pastor and his wife come. And I remember my pastor, and he stood right here, and he said, okay, because I said, will you come pray over the store? He said, how do you want me to pray? I said, I'm not worried about the building, because I know that God's in it. But what I do want is for people to feel God's presence. Right. And so I never dreamed, like, this, none of this is orchestrated. Like, when I pray with people, I just, like, John's just happens to be here, and God's just doing what God does, and all I'm doing is being obedient. And from that, there's been all of these people. And I want to thank you, because there's times, and I may start crying, that it's hard. I mean, even today, like, you're running a business that just is a business, but then you have all of these people, and I'm so honored that people trust me with their prayers. They trust me with their children. They trust me, and sometimes I feel like, Lord, I'm failing, and I'm sure I do. But I thank you, because that's a big deal. I mean, I have people from all over, but it's a big deal that you guys have drove so far, and it's encouraging. And I feel like during those times, not that there's anything wrong, but during those times when you're tired and you're, then God will be like, here, let me remind you. I've had people come in here like, and apparently I don't wear a good poker face, but I felt like I did. But I remember there was these two, it was like a father-son one time, and I remember just doing work, and so you just work, and you don't let anybody know, and I didn't really have anybody that I could confide in, and I never will forget, they came in and they stood right over there, and he's an older gentleman, and he said, can we pray with you? And I was like, yes, you can pray for me, Exactly. And for me, it didn't matter it didn't matter who was praying for me. It was God showing me that He was like, I see you. Yes. And they could see not by my face, but because the Spirit of the Lord had shown them that I needed that. Yes. And those were just some of the many stepping stones that God has done with me, just at the right time. The right people say the right things, just like you. So thank you. You're welcome for coming and doing it. And Doug is, people don't. I told my oldest son not too long ago, we were having a conversation, and I said, and God's taught me a lot through the last year, but one of the things is you don't know someone's heart unless they tell you or God shows you. Right. And if God shows you, you better know it's God. And so I was telling my oldest son, I said, only God knows, my inner heart. And my heart is always has been to be with somebody who prays with me, and that we can minister together, not maybe minister like as a platform, but minister to people like just by showing our relationship together. And that's exactly what God's done and is doing with us. We have not got it perfect by no means, but being able to communicate. And so thank you too for saying that, because that was always, for years, was my heart's desire, is to just, and that's all I want, is just to be
a little something for you, John.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Can
You want me to film you? Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
I can do this, John. Oh my gosh, people
be careful, Larry.
There you go. All right, so
So yeah, so I have a little something special for you.
Okay.
I know how much you really enjoy your cars and all that. And as you know, I quilt, I sew all kinds of amazing stuff that I actually make. And I made these for you. So they're little toiletry bags. And because where you're traveling around all the time, there's a large one and a small one. They're just filled with stuff to keep it.
Yeah, how about that?
But I absolutely love sewing, and this was something I thought, well, how perfect would this be that you can throw some little things in there. And yeah, they're nice little cars. And
so you made these?
I made these, yes.
Well, how about that? That's special.
I can create stuff. It's incredible. And I enjoy it so much. It's my happy place. And there's a little something for Angel.
Oh.
I made her a couple of dog bandanas. So they actually go, her collar will go through them.
All right. Well, I'll put that on her tomorrow.
Yeah.
She'll be here. She's here with me, so
yeah.
You can come see her. I'll get a picture with you with her.
Yes. I make homemade dog bones. But I have been so busy. I wanted to bring her a dozen of those, but I have been so out straight busy that I couldn't squeeze it in that tight schedule.
Well,
so
thank you.
You can read that later, but
okay.
Yeah, we have really grown to really adore watching your stuff.
Well, thank
and
you.
Appreciate everything that you show people. And I never knew anything about, these old stores and keeping this stuff alive. I mean, look at this. I can't wait for tomorrow to actually I'm going to be in here just reading and looking and just enjoying everything. So what you have done to bring it alive has just been amazing. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people that get that much fulfillment as we have watching it, because it's incredible.
Thank you.
So you got to keep doing what you're doing.
You're so sweet. Thank you for watching what I do.
Yes.
And it's an honor to get to meet people like you all and to work with the people I do get to work with. I generally pick out good people to work with, or I wouldn't be filming them. So they've usually had a recommendation, or I found Tiffany on my own. I was one of the very first.
I never even asked you how you found me.
I was heading to Alvin C. York Park on a Sunday, and you were closed, and I left a card on the door. I found it. I come through Rugby and saw the store, and I said, oh my goodness. And so I left her a card on the door, then I called you back that week, and we started filming.
Right.
And so
we watched last night, actually.
We watched your live last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You was driving though, right? Was you driving?
No,
we didn't.
Hadn't left you. Okay.
We hadn't left yet, but yeah, we're like, oh, we can't wait to be there tomorrow to meet everyone.
Well, we'll have a big day tomorrow, and we're getting ready to close this. This will be a video today for those of you just watching, and you gotta go. Dave's leaving?
I've got to go. Listen,
We'll see you tomorrow.
I love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I promise you.
Yes, absolutely.
I got my vest.
Yeah. Take care.
He said, your grandson?
Yes.
Grandson's a sheriff too. Be careful. Deputy.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
So this is great to meet you all, and we'll be here tomorrow all day. You can come, and we'll get a picture with you and Angel.
Yes.
We'll get some pictures tomorrow with that on Angel, and she's out there now outside chained up. I gotta go get her in a minute.
Oh, right.
We actually, like you said, when we got here, we felt like we already knew you just from being in the living room watching Tiffany and you and Doug. You just feel like it just absorbed.
I feel like you're like my sister in Christ.
Yes.
Like really, because from the moment I started watching you, I just have felt a bond, and I had never met you. Isn't that incredible?
Yes.
And when you walked into your mom's place, it was just like, oh, there's Tiffany. It's like it's like it's not a stranger. It's Tiffany.
I stuck my head in the door because she said there's some people here from and you, and then the other couples from Washington
State,
and then the other couple I got to meet today, and so I didn't want to not stick my head in the door,
right?
But then anyway, but
it worked out perfectly because
and I know you're exhausted, and I really appreciate it. I think
and you as well,
Chainsaw.
Bye. Bye, Dad.
Well, we're going to do a closing. If you'd like to be in the closing, we're going to do a closing right now.
Yes.
And you're going to be in the closing with us since Doug's on.
Do you want me to get my girls or leave?
Yeah, no, let's get them. Let's go up here with everybody. Let's go over here and do a little closing, and we'll be done with this video.
Oh, we forgot to announce that too. We got to talk about that.
Oh, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, listen, I forgot to tell everybody. Listen, Tabby's got a baby in here. We're so excited. So anyway, another one. When's, you know what it is?
March, not yet. March 25th is the due date. So I go back to the doctor on the 16th of this month. Hopefully we'll find out what it is. We're hoping for a little boy, but I'll be happy either way. But
so anyway,
little boy.
Congratulations. She got a little girl.
Yes, and she is rotten.
Rotten.
We're gonna use that word. Rotten. She's a little redhead. So
We're
she's a
excited.
handful.
We're excited.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this episode. This has been kind of after hours, behind the scenes. I like doing that, showing you what you normally wouldn't see when you come to R.M. Brooks's. This is going to be aired on YouTube, and then tomorrow's video will be another separate video of the car show. A lot of you, they're getting ready for the car show. That's what today's been about. That's your biggest event, isn't it, of the year,
Yes.
the car show in the fall? So this big event tomorrow, there'll be hundreds and hundreds of people here tomorrow and hundreds of cars probably. And but this will come out after the car show, so there'll be another car show in the spring.
Yes.
And then Tiffany's got many things going on throughout the year. So if you want to find her on Facebook, she puts those announcements on her Facebook page, and you're going to find that by RM Brooks, and that's RM Brooks together. There's no spaces in there. So search on Facebook, RM Brooks, and it'll come up on Facebook, or just leave a comment and I'll get you the link to that. That way you can follow along what's going on, because if you're going to come to visit Tiffany, sometimes she's gone on vacation, so you want to come, you want to meet Tiffany, make sure she's going to be here before you drive a long ways. And I have had such a great time meeting everybody tonight and today. And Tiffany, what you got to say?
We just thank you guys for watching again this episode, and we look forward to many, many more. And God bless everybody, and bye.
Bye. Come here. What are you doing? Say, I like it, Daddy. I like it. Say, I got me a gift. Somebody brought me something.
Look at her. She spotted the whip.
She liked it, didn't she?
She did. Sit, honey.
I had a $80.
I've never seen her do that before.
Well, I had an $80.